Fresh. Avery Sherman.
I'll bring back that G shit. Rest in peace to Mr. High. Never lose sight of what's real. Every time you see me, you know I'm a big deal. All a nigga want in this world is a meal. You ain't gotta ask me, I'ma tell you how I feel. I could never lose sight of what's real. Every time you see me, you know I'm a big deal. All a nigga want in this world is a meal. You ain't gotta ask me, I'ma tell you how I feel. Never lose sight of what's real. Every time you see me, you know I'm a big deal.
Welcome back. welcome back, welcome back. Oh, mate, shit. Shout out the listeners. Shout out the viewers. Go subscribe. If you subscribe, hit the bell so you can be notified when the new pods drop. Cause they finna get the drop in. Straight up. Ain't making no extra. Okay, so we back. Yes, it is me, your real trip. Me, clean as a squeak host, Avery Sherman. Here, episode 7. Episode 7? Looking at anybody over there. Episode 7 of the Avery Sherman Podcast. We here. We blessed. We highly favored. God let us live another day. Can't complain about that. But yeah, man, I'm doing good. I had a basketball game again last night. That mug was cracking. Shout out them girls. They won. They pulled it off. It's down to the last second. Our girls, shout out our girls too. They fighting, doing their thing. I ain't been making it to the gym how I should be, but that starts back tomorrow. So you'll be seeing some results pretty soon around this bit. And yeah, at the end of this month, I'm cutting a beard. That's gonna be my new thing going forward. March to like around end of August, I'm gonna be doing no beard, or my regular look, I like to say, and then after August all the way through like to February, I'm gonna be rocking the beard. So my beard gonna be going away pretty soon. Tragic. Yeah, shout out the sponsor, A15 EA Kicks. Tap in. You need them retros, them exclusives. A15 EA Kicks, he definitely got them. He definitely has them, got them, however you want to put it, however you want to say it. But tap in for sure. But yeah, so tap in with A15 EA Kicks. He got all the exclusives, all the retros that you would need to make your drip what it need to be. We finna get into these topics though. Shit been smooth for me though, just a lot of work and going back to the gym. Like I said, going to the daughter's basketball games. Life's been cool, life's been good, life's been great, can't complain. Hope all is well for everybody out there too, obviously. If not, go get checked on, get your mental health checked on for sure. I'm gonna get into these topics. All right, first one first, we got Danny Lay brother versus the baby. Shit. I don't know. That shit was funny. Funny, I guess, a little bit. Not so funny, I guess, for the little baby if she had there have to see that when she get older or whatever. But I feel like the baby, as you get older and more growner, like I feel like 24, 20, 23, 24, 25 plus. I just feel like you got a problem with a nigga, you get a nigga you give him your fair ones. If y'all ain't finna kill each other, take each other out, give a motherfucker they fair ones. You know what I'm saying? I wish they could have got their fair ones, straight one-on-ones on a non-slippery floor. Baby did bust off of him, attempt to bust off of him with the blunt in his mouth. I don't think he really connected. I think dude slipped from stepping back onto the floor, or you know what I'm saying? Maybe he did hit him a little bit, but I don't think it was like the biggest best of knockout punch or some shit like that. But dude got his hair pulled around like that. That shit tragic. I don't get it. I mean, if a nigga fucking me up, I'll do whatever it takes to survive. I can understand some shit like that, but just pulling a nigga hair on some, just straight dragging him around, like, not really my thing. But I ain't knocking no niggas. Them niggas had to defend themselves. They do what they had to do. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I wish it would have been nice to just watch them get their fair ones one-on-one though. I give respect for Danny, their late brother, for at least trying to stick to his word and being on site when he seen him. And shit, all that lawsuit shit though, and all that video afterwards shit, like, I don't know, that ain't really, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, I don't get into, like, I wouldn't have did no shit like that afterwards. But all in all, that shit was funny. And shit, I wish both of them their safety though. I'm happy no lives was lost. And shit, maybe in the future they can get a celebrity boxing match, or shit, get they fair ones just one-on-one. Fair fade. Next topic, on my last podcast, I said that, last podcast, I wasn't 100% sure if Randy Moss was the first ballot Hall of Famer. You can let it out. I wasn't sure if Randy Moss was a first ballot Hall of Famer, but did my research, yes, he was. With that being said, like I said, I don't care if Big Ben is the first ballot Hall of Famer. It doesn't really make a difference to me. I don't think he should be really though, just because he won 2 Super Bowls. He never could beat Brady, and just not the first ballot Hall of Famer if you ask me. But I fucks with Big Ben and give him his props and his respect. I'll give him a second ballot though. I'll give Eli first ballot because Eli beat the GOAT 2 times in the Super Bowl, 2-0 undefeated versus him. So he's almost like the Tom Brady killer or the Tom Brady kryptonite. But Randy Moss was the first ballot, and with Big Ben off the field issues, like I said, still, I think that has helped other players from being first ballots. So I think that's also something that could and should possibly hold him back. Excuse me. Brittany Renner and Cam Newton sat down. They had a conversation. It was interesting. I believe Brittany was saying, like, it's been harder to find a good relationship since her book, or since her telling all her little stories of who she been messing with or whatever. I guess she was saying, like, guys just feel like she gonna make a book out of them or tell all their business or something like that. I would imagine so, that it would be a little bit difficult after the book or whatever. And I mean, coming from a guy point of view, she was just saying like she wanted a guy that gonna be secure, and then his woman like, I don't care if she did this or she did that. I love her for who she is, and I definitely think she can find it out there. And I ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with loving a woman for who she is, whatever she been through, whatever. I definitely think that there's men out there who get down like that and who will love her for who she is. It is gonna be a little hard though, and me coming from a guy like coming from a guy's point of view, like I said, is just uh, you know, a promiscuous girl. I don't know. It's just like ain't no shame in it. I guess it's just not what you really want to put a ring on. For most guys, I'm guessing. For me personally, it don't matter whoever I fall in love with. That's who I fall in love with. But I do understand, like for my son, I would try to tell him like, be careful with your heart with a promiscuous girl, because your heart can get hurt. Same thing for guys. For my daughter, it's what you want to say, player guys. I'll tell her to try to stay clear. You might get your heart hurt, but ain't nothing against them or anything like that. Like to each his own, and I felt where she was coming from. I felt her because she wants to just be loved for who she is, and nothing wrong with that. But they'll talk about a lot of other stuff too. It was just an interesting conversation overall, though. Shout out Cam Newton. Shout out Brittany Renner. The homie C-Mac. They said C-Mac got DP'd. I ain't seen no whole video of it. I just seen like the after video shit, really. Cause it's on the concrete, on the knee, or taking a knee or something like that. And and I seen the videos of him in the car afterwards talking. But whatever it was, he paid his dues like a real one. I really give him mad respects for that. I fucked with C-Mac. Shit, he a real one to me. Shit. Bosco 100, he was saying like they shouldn't have put him on camera. I agree. That shit was foul. And damn near the niggas who did that, they damn near need to get DP shit. Like Bosco was saying, like, that shit was foul. But everybody just trying to go viral and get some clout. You know what I'm saying? That's all it's about really nowadays. So I ain't too mad at them. Ain't nothing like really super thorough or authentic in the streets anymore. So like, ain't really like I expected anything less. But still feel like that shit was foul. Still feel like they need to get DP'd themselves. Straight up. But yeah, shout out to homie C-Mac. Somebody referenced me this topic, like they said I should talk about it. A coworker of mine or a colleague. I think that's like the bigger term, more professional term or something like that. But transgenders in sports. So a human being who was born what is considered a male transgendering or transitioning into what will be considered a female and then competing in female sports. I think it's kind of unfair just because every majority of everyone else that's in the league or in the competition is competing the sex that they were born, whether it be female or male. So majority of them are competing at the sex that they were born considered, I guess. So that's the only unfair part about it that I see. I have seen some videos, I believe, of some competitions or some aftermaths of some fighting competitions, and it was kind of sad. I think I seen a girl got beat pretty bad, and which was a human who was considered or born considered a male. So that's a little sad, scary, and unfair, I feel like, and even on the woman's side, if a woman considered, when she was born, considered a woman, and then transitioned or transgendered into a male and then competed in male sports, there is some things that, like I said, could also be, not as comfortable for the men, for what would be born considered males in that league or in that, because majority of them will be born the sex that they are, male, and it'll probably be uncomfortable and scary for the women who are majority considered born women, and then they have a male in their competition, what will be considered a born male. So that is the unfairness that I see in it. You know what I'm saying? It could just throw you off mentally a little bit for the person. And besides that, anything that's like non-physical competitions, I feel like they could compete. It isn't really a problem, but when you're doing like strength against each other or quickness and agility against each other, it's maybe a little bit unfair. We're gonna go to this segment for the movies. New. So yeah, get right to it. The movie The Faculty with Usher. That was creepy, crazy, kind of good. I don't know. They could have had like another little infestation of something. That would have been funny, I guess. I don't know. It was a good movie that I remember seeing back when I was younger, though. And I just feel like a part 2 could have been very decent. Maybe easy to make. Yeah. Maybe they could have used another famous person, a different famous person. But The Faculty would have been a good one. Little Rascals, man, they could have showed them get one more age bigger. That would have been hilarious. You know what I'm saying? Would have been super decent, man. I'm talking about the Little Rascals, with from my generation. I don't even know how I would consider it, but definitely not the black and white Little Rascals. This ain't a sin. That ain't sin. That's kitty litter. That Little Rascals. And then the Little Hood movie, Money, Power, Respect, with the dude, the homie Levi. I don't know if anybody ever seen that, but he got killed at the end because he wasn't going to the law, but never know how the story could have went if he could have went to the law and just played it differently when he got out or something crazy. I don't know. That would have been decent, though. Money, Power, Respect, Part 2. With the homie Levi. That was a decent ass movie, though. Real shit. But, yeah, so those are the movies that need a Part 2. get in the comments about the last topic too, about the sports and the transgenders in the sports, and about any of the topics. Really get in the comments. But if anybody want to educate me on anything, if I say anything wrong or anything, feel free to get in the comments. But yeah, so those are the movies that need a part 2. The Faculty movie with Usher, The Little Rascals, not the original one, but the remake, Little Rascals. That could have got a part 2 with those same actors. That would have been decent. And then the Money, Power, Respect movie with the homie Levi. All right, but getting back to these topics, we're gonna go with social media was being weird as fuck, and coming from LeBron's son about a shorty he was dating or is dating. That's weird. Let that young man live his life, man. I can't believe the world is even like doing that. Like, super mad weird. Don't agree with people doing that, passing their judgments on a kid. So I'm gonna just say that though. You know what I'm saying? Give my boy a break, man. In the local area, I guess in the A15 area, they're trying to keep that hospital over there on the northwest side. They're trying to keep it. There was rumors or there was plans that it was going away, but I guess the mayor is pushing to try to keep it around. So that's good. I always agree with the saying, the more the merrier when it comes to the hospitals. People definitely should have options. But yeah. So if that is true, that is the case. If that is true and that is the case, shout out the mayor for that. The song. It's probably gonna be song of the year. I don't know if anybody heard it yet. But I'm telling y'all right now, all right, so yeah, we got the new song, man, City of Gods, Kanye West, Alicia Keys, Fabio Foreign. Shit is probably gonna be song of the year. Shit's a fucking hit. I don't know if you've heard it or not, but yeah, it's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing song. Go check it out. Yeah, I don't want to say too much on it, but Kanye definitely went crazy. Fabio went crazy. Alicia go crazy every time. You already know that's Alicia. But yeah, go check out the new song, City of Gods. Kanye West, Alicia Keys, Fabio Foreign. New song, City of Gods. Go check it out. Alright, something I'm really excited about. I guess during like All-Star game, all you speaking of the All-Star game, shout out Fred VanVleet, man. Going to the All-Star game, man. In the three-point shooting contest, man. Auburn night, man. Rockford, Illinois high school, man. Props to that man. I got a funny story that I'm not gonna share. On the podcast. I'm gonna say this. You have to pay for this story. Shit. I don't have to pay me for this one. It's a real story though that I got about Fred VanVleet. But shout out Fred VanVleet, and congratulations on becoming an NBA All-Star. You worked very hard for that, and I use you as an example to my little brother as somebody who just worked hard for something they really want. You can accomplish anything, by putting that hard work in. So, congratulations to you on being an NBA All-Star. But back to the All-Star game. So, something I'm very excited about is Allen Iverson and T-Mac. They're doing the verses on the highlights. This shit finna be lit. I can't wait. I ain't gonna lie. I'm super excited, man. Like, I don't know. Allen Iverson gonna win. Of course, it's AI, man. But shout out my boy T-Mac, too. T-Mac Raw, too. Like, that was my favorite. It was AI and T-Mac for me. You know what I'm saying? KG was my favorite. You know what I'm saying? But AI number one. KG. And T-Mac was like, shit, 1A and 1B. And Iverson was the one. And then I had other motherfuckers I fuck with after that. Chris Webber, Mike Bibby, just certain little other motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Vince Carter, obviously. Kobe a little bit. I wasn't a big time Kobe fan, but always respected him. But yeah, man. So this Allen Iverson versus T-Mac versus of the highlights is gonna be amazing. Like, one of T-Mac hardest highlights he gonna have on there is when he dropped Kobe. Like, I don't know if he's gonna put that on there or not, but he did drop Kobe. So that's gonna be one of T-Mac's hardest highlights. And obviously when he dropped 13 and 30, that's gonna be one of his hardest highlights. And when he put Sean Bradley in the rim, that's gonna be T-Mac's probably T-Mac's 3 hardest highlights. Obviously, maybe the 2-3 times he threw it off the backboard in the game. Allen Iverson got straight bodies, bro. Bodies hitting the flow. You already know he gonna put Antoine Daniels on that motherfucker when he dropped him 2 times. I was watching that game live. That's definitely going on there, I'm sure. He crossed Mike. He putting the Mike one on there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, bro, like, he dropped so many motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's obvious. Like, I don't know if he's just gonna make a whole bunch of runs of that. You know what I'm saying? But he got other shit. He got his game-winning steal with like 2 seconds left. Fast as hell. Got to the other end of the floor. Laid it up. So, hey, I got hella shit on there he could put, man. He got him taking out Shaq and Kobe in the finals, game 1, LA. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got shit he could put, man. So it's gonna be a good time though. Like both people win. Like I heard people saying on social media, but when it just really come down to who won and who lost this, I'm really pulling for my boy AI. You already know. But I'm excited for that. And I guess this tie on to the Lakers real quick with the sports shit. But my Lakers, I don't know. I just got faith in LeBron. That's all I can say. I'm just keep my faith in LeBron. My boy needs another ring. He wants another ring. I'm sure he's trying to get another ring. If not, he's just trying to be able to play with his son. And I ain't mad at him for either one. If he end up playing with his son, that's like a ring too, if you ask me. So either or, I guess I'm pretty cool with it. I hate to see the Lakers losing and him losing like this though, but I'm just gonna have faith in him. But Anthony Davis just got hurt last night. The ankle injury, man, that was big, nasty, ugly. I don't know if he's going to be back or not. I hope he do. If he is healthy enough to be back and wants to be back, and hopefully he can help us out. We can make a push in the run for the playoff, for the championship. But if not, first and foremost, I just want to see him get back healthy. I hate to see him take a lot of injuries this year. So just want to say that about my Lakers. My Vikings, Kevin O'Connell, congratulations, you're our new coach. Seen your little video, not your little video, but seen your video. And I do got some faith in you, my boy. I do think you're going to make this offense a little bit more sparky. I don't know what's going to happen with our defense too much, but hopefully you got this offense just super comfortable and rolling where we don't, I ain't going to say not have to worry about the defense, but I don't know if it's going to be a priority for you like it was for Zimmer. But, you know, I can see you getting getting this offense real comfortable. You got similar weapons to what you had over there in Los Angeles, so. You said you liked Minnesota and it was the best environment. I don't know if that was just some coach shit you were saying, but if you do mean that, then I hope you really enjoy yourself and really get what you know needs to get done up here in Minnesota, which really is that, as Errol Donald was saying. But, yeah, man, it's my sports takes. I do just want to say my Super Bowl guess did go right. I never made that a public guess. I'm tripping. I don't know why I did make my videos for that. But, yeah, the Rams. That's what I was thinking. And my whole reasoning was Leonard Floyd, Von Miller, and Aaron Donald was just too much. It's just too much. Nobody wants to see that. I got a wild sports take too, but I ain't gonna even get into that right now. I'm gonna say that. But this last topic that we got for the day is one I was suggested to do. By someone close, near and dear. Well, they actually told me that I need advice, which got me thinking, like, okay, if I need advice, then no offense, but the rest of these brothers gonna be screwed. Cause I feel like I like to think that I was raised right, raised the right way. My mom taught me how to have manners and respect. My dad taught me how to have manners and respect for women, and how to treat them and how to understand them and respect them. My mom and my dad, hold doors for girls and don't hate girls, and you gotta treat girls differently than you treat guys. Girls are more fragile, be delicate with them. Those type of things. So what I got is mentally understanding women, and my new theory. And what I think is so with that being said, my experience has been all while learning those things and trying to live my life by those ways. I don't even want to get into the long story about it, but just in that aspect, what it got me thinking about was, I don't want to get into the long story about it because it's just a long story, and I think it's just an obvious, but it took me a while to figure it out. But what it got me thinking about when the person told me that I needed to get some advice was just that, if I need advice, I know it's gonna be a lot of brothers out here that's gonna be super lost or need advice because, like I said, I felt like I was raised the right way or with the right mindset, thoughts, ideas of how to treat the women. And then I'm going to explain to you my experience, which has been treating the women that way and them being telling me that they don't need to be treated delicately and like they're fragile, but yet them still wanting me to treat them like they're delicate and like they're fragile. And that's hard and complicated for a man to learn, or a young boy to learn how to do. Because obviously if you're being taught to treat him like that, then she's like, oh, I don't need a man to do this. I don't need a man to do that. I can take care of myself. And then you let her take care of herself. And then she gonna be like, oh, you ain't doing nothing for me. And then that's where you gotta find that balance of doing still for her, even though she says she don't need it, but you gotta know she don't need it, and she don't want you to think that she weak, but she still wants you to do it because you want to do it. You want her to be good, and you don't want no other nigga doing it. So it's just something that's really, it's like, that's hard to learn. That's hard to just learn. You know what I'm saying? Like, it took me a while at least. So that's what it just got me thinking about. And, you know, I guess I will go into my experience, but I never had like problem with women. Like, I guess you could say like getting girls. Like, I never had problem getting girls really. Like, yeah, I got rejected times, you know what I'm saying? Who hasn't, you know what I'm saying? But I would say I'm shooting about like 70, 80%, you know what I'm saying? Completion rate, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing about 70, 80%, you know what I'm saying? I'm shooting about 70, 80, you know what I'm saying, from the field, you know what I'm saying? And then the quality of shots that I'm shooting is just the best of quality of shots. You know what I'm saying? The passes I'm completing are just the best of quality of passes. So like, man, I'm just completing straight touchdowns or 3-pointers, you know. But I always went about getting my girls respectfully, you know what I'm saying, nicely, how I was taught and raised by my mom and my dad. And then I had some friends who, they didn't go about getting their girls like that. You know what I'm saying? Nobody really taught them how to get girls. They got it from movies and what they thought that girls like, or what they, only way they knew how to communicate. You know what I'm saying? Violence, disrespect, and these guys shooting like 100%, 110%, completion rates, 100%, 150%. I'm dead. I'm lost. I'm baffled. I'm like, damn, how they shooting better than me? I'm being respectful. And then I had a year where I subconsciously I lost the respect through doing some other things. Running around, you know, being a knucklehead. And then like I'm like, damn, my shooting percentage done went up. My completion percentage done went up. It's crazy. You know? So that's just the story. And I'm just like, damn, this shit is crazy. It really just rocked my world, honestly, from there and blew me. I'm like, damn, this can't be life. My completion percentage has never just increased with my respect decreasing. But that was the case. My quality of shots weren't all the best. No. They were. But still, completion percentage up, shooting percentage up. So that's the little story about that. But if anybody got any advice for me, hop in the comments, let me know something. If y'all hear that screaming, that's the OG harassing her watching the damn video. Like, what the fuck? That shit loud as hell, funny as hell though. But yeah, man. Shout out you. If you stay tuned for the whole podcast and check me out, man, I appreciate you. This your last time checking me out, man. Appreciate you. Stay tuned up for more episodes. I wish everybody a farewell. A good day, a good rest of your day, a good rest of whatever you're doing. If you're watching this in the morning, good morning. If you're watching this at the night, good night. Yeah, it's been real. Yep, it's your real trail me, Cleaning to Squeak host, Avery Sherman. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Avery Sherman Podcast. I'm going to be closing you out with some jams. Yeah, look at that. But, thanks for tuning in. We're going to get them on.
Instead of hating on another nigga, you should learn how to win too. Them chopper shots, pieces, man, smoke. Tell me what's I continue. You this was another nigga, you should learn how to win too. You ain't been what I've been through. You ain't been what I've been through. Instead of hating on another nigga, you should learn how to win too. What the fuck you got, nigga? You a rap race, nigga. I see you on
Stay tuned for more episodes of the Avery Sherman Podcast.
I put some bread on his head.
Like I said, we're doing 60 this year. We're doing 60 plus. I'm shooting for 60 plus. Hold me to that. Probably ain't much to y'all, but it's a start for me. I'm on it. I'm gonna keep going. Appreciate anybody who got faith in me and believe. Stay tuned. My big homie told me that once you get money, you come to these niggas pretend. So fuck it, I'm cool with them. I'm changing my life through these grams. Now I'm a rapper advance. I never been fake, keeping you like a gram. Nigga over here, fresh rock fan ass nigga. Yeah, them little pockets nigga. So what you got? Hey, this in y'all language, square. You guys, nigga, I'm gonna go fucking square. I'm paying to hit you, he whack you. These niggas don't know what they get. Instead of hating on another nigga, you should learn how to win too.
The Avery Sherman Podcast.